to Stuff Lab. I'm Gwen.
And I'm Marty.
And Marty, we're doing Swans a-Swimmin'.
Swan swimming.
Swans a-Swimmin'.
7 of them.
7 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Doing the Black Swan.
Ooh. Creepy movie.
Yes.
So
All right.
close.
Black Swans, where do you think they live?
I've never seen one.
There's a reason for that.
So they're not here.
No.
I'm going to say... Western Asia, Southern Russia, and South America?
So, like, that, South America?
Yay. A little more Russia.
Like, this way, Russia?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, good enough.
Okay. Common in the wetlands of southwestern and eastern Australia and adjacent coastal islands.
Okay.
Is mainly nomadic with no migration, or with no set migration, but rather their opportunistic response to rainfall or drought.
I mean, I don't really know why you'd migrate from hot to hot.
Well, they're not in central Australia, where it's hot, hot, hot. They're in like...
Okay. Like the outside?
Yep.
Okay.
They prefer fresh, brackish, and saltwater lakes, swamps, and rivers with underwater vegetation.
Okay.
They've been introduced to many countries as an ornamental bird. In the 1800s, they managed to escape and form stable populations in a few places in England.
You know, England seems to have a really big problem with, like...
Just stuff?
Just stuff that shouldn't be there that ended up there that's taking over there.
Yes.
Okay.
They've also been introduced in populations in New Zealand,
Makes sense.
Japan, the United States,
Oh, go figure, it's Florida.
and China.
All right. Well, I got a little bit of it, you know.
You got a little bit.
Yeah.
Description. It's a large water bird with mostly black plumage with white flight feathers and a red bill.
It looks really cool.
It does look really cool. I don't know if you can see, but he's got like a stick
Yeah.
balancing on his face. How long do you think these bad boys are? If you ever just don't want to guess, you don't have to.
I mean, I'm just going to go, like, the same as the Canada Goose on this one. I think that he weighs the same size as the Canada Goose.
Okay, well, he's 43 to 56 inches,
Okay.
5.2 to 6.6 feet, and weight is 8.2 to 19.8
Oh, so he's bigger.
pounds.
Wow. They're big.
They're big boys.
That is a really big bird.
That's a big bird.
Okay. Huh.
Diets.
They look so nice.
Yeah. I just assume that all big birds are kind of cranky. Almost exclusively a herbivore. It's dominated by aquatic marshland plants and algae.
Okay. I kind of figured that when you said they prefer the stuff with underwater grasses.
Yeah. Predators.
People.
I'm just gonna let you know that it is blank on my list.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know
People.
if I forgot to go find it or if it just didn't have it.
Oh.
But I don't have anything on my list.
Well, it's in Australia, so everything. Everything is always trying to kill you, always.
So surprised.
Oh, the water's trying to kill me. I mean, probably, I don't know.
Breeding. Oh. They're also a monogamous breeder with a 6% divorce rate.
Oh, how does goose divorce lawyers do?
I have no idea. No idea. Generally breeding in winter months of February to September. An estimated 1/4 of all pairings are homosexual. Mostly between males. They will steal nests or create a temporary threesome with a female to get eggs and then drive the female away after she has laid the eggs.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an egg. How many do they lay?
Well, let's see here. So the geese laid up to 9. I'm going to say this one lays up to 12 eggs.
I'm just so bad at eggs.
You're not great, but I mean, it's a passable egg.
4 to 8.
Oh, okay.
They incubate for 35 to 40 days.
Okay.
The youngling are called cygnets. and they remain with parents for about 9 months until they fledge. Status.
Least concern? Okay.
You are correct.
Okay.
I was writing down here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You are correct.
Okay.
The black swan is protected in all states and territories of Australia and must not be shot. Lore.
Is there big swan?
No, but I do have lore.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Oh, geez. Okay.
So, as you know, in North America, we have indigenous people. Mm-hmm. No different in Australia. Mm-hmm. So they are called Aboriginal. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I know I'll say it wrong, so we will spell it. I would say nyoongar.
We'll go with that.
So they have something called the Dreamtime Story.
Okay.
Yes. The Dreamtime Story of black swans tell how 2 brothers were turned into white swans so they could help an attack party during a raid for weapons. It is said that, I would call this Waruna.
Okay.
He was a cultural hero.
Right on.
Used a large gubera, or crystal stone, to transform the men. After the raid, eaglehawks attacked the white swans and tore feathers from the birds. Crows, who were enemies of the eaglehawk, came to the aid of the brothers and gave the black swans their own black feathers. The swan's red beak is said to be the blood of the attacked brothers, which stayed there forever.
Oh, geez. Okay. A little bloody, but okay.
Well, history ain't always pretty.
That never is.
So we have another story. An Aboriginal man fishing in a lagoon caught a baby bunyip.
Bunyip?
Yep. Instead of returning the baby to the water, he wanted to take the bunyip back to camp and boast of his fishing prowess. Again.
What's a bunyip?
I don't know.
Okay, all right. All right.
So, info block somewhere on what a bunyip is. I was going to look it up and then didn't.
Oh.
So he wanted to bring the bunyip back to camp and boast of his fishing prowess against the urging of his friends. Before he could do anything, the angry mother rose from the water, flooding swirling water around them, and took her baby back. As the water receded, the men found that they had been changed into black swans as punishment for the fishermen's vanity, and never regained their human form, but could be heard at night talking in human voices as a reminder to their human relatives of the perils of pride and arrogance.
So don't steal bunyips.
Don't steal bunyips. Fun facts! The black swan is featured on the flag of Australia, and it appears in the coat of arms. They have kind of like swirly things and like a big shield. And there's always like some helmet on top.
Okay. Close enough.
It's the state bird and state emblem of Western Australia.
Okay.
It is seen as the opposite of the English white swan, a jab at the English by using the opposite color, and that for a long time the Europeans equated a black swan to something that could not exist, as all swans are white.
Unless you steal bunyips.
Unless you steal bunyips. Thoughts?
Really cool. I'd always known of the after the movie Black Swan came out, I never knew that there was actually a black swan.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's really cool. And the fact that they did it just like at the English, it's really funny. I love that.
Well, there was a English motto that equated to black swans aren't real, so what you're saying or doing or whatever, what you're insinuating, is also false. Mm-hmm. And then they went to Australia and they saw black swans and they're like, what?
Yeah, I think that's really funny. And very Australian.
Very Australian.
Like just
Take that. Join us again tomorrow for the next day of Christmas. We're getting close to the end, but we're not quite there yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.